Beep beep. I am a motorist. Hi. Let's go. It me. Hey Chris. Playing against the storm today. I need to turn off that. Sorry about that. Yeah. Back to the Queen's Hand trial. Trying again. Doing the frost modifier. Hearth radius is heavily reduced. That just means you have to be a little bit more careful with your housing placement. Not a big deal. If people have services, they get stacking resolve, which is kind of neat. Gonna be questionable if that actually happens. We'll see. Flooded roads, no trading during the storm. No, not a big deal. Hailstorm, people die if they don't have housing. Big deal, but easy to solve. Cold snap, people eat more food if they don't have complex food. Very dangerous if it gets that bad. And vassal tax again. 5 amber with each storm multiplied by the number of years you played. If you don't, you get an impatience point. I don't know how difficult that will be. I have yet to have that actually go off. I guess we'll see. Herb Garden's pretty great as start off fertile ground building. We can turn the herbs into porridge for the foxes, and roots and herbs can turn into biscuits and pies, like just straight up. It's gonna be very hard to get that many roots out of a 1-star garden, but it's doable. It's doable, probably. Lumber Mill's fantastic. Weaver's pretty darn good too, but Lumber Mill's just like the play at the end. Kiln probably here. I would love the extra brick production. Definitely something to be said about the tool shop and the smithy, but I think we need the basics first, and Kiln's a very good basic one to get. So let's slap that down and start playing, huh? Woodcutter camps down, highly prioritized, and then a crude workstation so we can actually build the things we need. Yeah, need 2 brick, 2 fabric. Out of whatever we've got. We don't have anything for that, which is why I'm going to have a clay deposit get up soon. Or, stonecutter camp to get this clay deposit is how the phrase is actually supposed to go. I'm lucid. We're good here. Da-da-da-da-dum. Throw some beavers in the woodcutting camp, throw some foxes in the other because we ran out of beavers. Very sad that. And now it's just fast forward until we get a cornerstone and some direction from our orders. It's just that simple. Fiber delivery line's not bad. I'm glad they made From the Ashes a epic one, because it's really not that strong. Like, Isle of Artisans is nice and all, but and it's nice to have a cornerstone that allows you access to it if you like you're in a game where there's no traders and you're not getting any from orders, but yeah. I mean, just like getting stuff good. Maybe we'll get a ranch and we'll be able to turn that into food. That would be good. But for now, we'll just call it okay enough. Let's see our orders. Housing estate. Make 6 shelters in 3 minutes. Very tight timing. I should have enough to do that, though. Yeah, especially on this difficulty level. I'd be stunned if we didn't. So, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. We'll just make those a priority. It's really good. Bathhouse is nice. The parts will be great. Export specialization's good. Oh gosh, Joyful Foxes? What? No? Impossible? Maybe. What do we start out with? We started out with nothing that makes foxes happy. How would I ever get to 16? I can get at most 14 right now. One from, 3 from upgrading the houses, 1 from upgrading the hearth. And then 5 from favoring them. Which takes us to, you know, not enough. Yeah, I mean, if we had some porridge or something, we could do that. Or fox houses and the ability to make them, but, like, we don't have either of those. I guess I click on exploration then. And then I click on hydraulics question mark. Neither of these are guaranteed. I think I would need to have metal for hydraulics, but I'm not guaranteed to ever have metal. Ancient tablet, like, maybe is very slightly more likely, but not by much, that's for sure. I mean, I can buy metal from traders, I guess. 5 parts is nice. The +1 to pipe production can help out a lot. I guess it's good. Or at the very least, enough. So we'll go with that. Can 2 people build 6 build shelters in 3 minutes? Is a very good question. Sure wish I had an answer. I don't know how long it takes to actually build these things. It's so variable. I would feel more comfortable with more builders. So I'm gonna pull 2 people off of that and we'll have them work on more. Luckily, with the Harpy on the hearth, the builders only have to make 1 trip from the warehouse to the shelter to bring in all the wood they need, which will speed up the process considerably. Probably don't need to watch it like a hawk quite this much as I'm doing, because, you know, it's not going to matter a whole lot if I'm staring at the timer going down slowly or fast. The plan is already in motion. Okay. Plan complete. Plenty of time to spare too. Good. Housing estate done. Do we turn it in? I mean, there's really no reason not to. Like, I guess ideally I want to get to a single point of impatience before I do that, just to be maximally efficient about it. But yeah, we're fine. Good stuff here. Normally this is an instant rain mill pick because I love 3-star flour, but stamping mill could be good too. It opens up the ability to make metal from copper ore, and we might get a bit of that from the clay pits. Supplier is great if you don't have any good wood production, but I do. And rain mill is just great because it uses less material to make more flour. Also opens up scrolls, which there's an argument that that's good, but I already have the ability to make scrolls from a different building. Only just the fact that this opens up metal lets me do hydraulics slightly easier, and it still opens up the flour I want. Apothecary also very tempting. Incense solves a lot of Glade events, and having access to that's pretty great. But the 2-star biscuits is also pretty great, and I want that more. can't really get that without flour, so gotta get the flour building before I get anything else. I might be too flour-pilled in this game, where I'm just like, ooh boy, I can get some flour, and I can make biscuits and pie with it. And there's like, yeah, you can, it's a great food, you're not wrong, but it's really, really hard to set up. That's why we made it hard to set up, because it's so great. It's really not feasible to do it every game. Then I'm like, shut up. I want pie and biscuits. And then they throw their hands up. I'm like, fine, whatever, bro. Oh, those hypothetical developers. Alright. Hearth is upgraded. Time to get one of our lovely foxes in here. He'll start making some fabric. He'll make some bricks. He'll actually walk over here and get the clay from the stonecutter camp, because it's just that close. It's very convenient for the stonecutter not to have to walk everything back to the warehouse before the workstation empties it for them. It is, of course, a little bit it's a little bit unfeasible to move your crude workstation along with your gathering camps, but, you know, you lose some efficiency when not everything is literally just on top of your camp, as it turns out. This and other pro tips here at Christie Gaming. Dun, 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 okay. Hopefully you will grab some more of the clay. You do. Excellent. You'll be making bricks? Nope, you're gonna take a lunch break. I mean, eating is something you need to do. I'll accept that. Yeah. I will need 6 bricks at the end of the day. Well, okay, I can cap it at 4. So, like, actually, maybe I should build the kiln first so we can make bricks slightly better. We don't need planks for the lumber mill, but we do need bricks for the kiln. Gosh darn thinking through things, ruining my perfectly good slipshod plans. Why can't I just wing everything and still win? I mean, I mostly can on this difficulty level, but, you know, stop ruining my points with your good rebuttals, jerk. Alright, how we doing? Harpies be upset. Unsurprising. It's kind of their thing. Resolve is high-ish to start out with. I can probably resolve juggle a little, and I don't need to pull woodcutters quite yet. I would love to woodcut as much as I can before we're forced to swap. Man, do I miss the plus, was it 2 resolve bonus from the first upgrade? Really makes those upgrade the hearth things, Citadel upgrades way more important. Because suddenly you're down multiple points of resolve without being able to upgrade the hearth all the way. Now I sort of wish I'd be able to do the... Well, I could do the Queen's Hand run before that patch, but I just didn't want to. I wanted to finish my new file and play the game fresh. So I guess it's only my fault. But, you know, why would that stop me from complaining? How we doing on stuff? We're done. Sir, build the kiln. Harpies are leaving again. I think we have more than 20 seconds before they actually go. I think this is worth burning like maybe 2 or 3 wood to keep them from leaving. I guess it'll have to be 2, because, well, probably more like 4. Okay, never mind, we're good. Forgot how short the storm is on this difficulty level. Free meat from trees sounds pretty great. We do have a lot of people that... we have foxes and harpies where bugs turn into good food for them. For some reason, beavers are reluctant to eat insects, so I don't know. Just their problem, I guess. The bricks would accelerate things quite a bit, actually. I think I'll take that. Cool. Back to woodcutting, I guess. I think my current plan is I'm gonna wait for the new orders to drop before breaking into glades and finishing off exploration, just so that we're being efficient with it. Because what if though, what if we run into a moment where it's like, oh gosh golly jeepers, jeepy jeepers, we're out of such and such. Too bad we don't have more such and such. That made no sense, but that's because my brain refused to parse any of it. What's actually trying to say is, what if we have a new order that says, hey, break into glades, and we've already broken into 4 glades, and I'm like, but that means 4 new glades. That's a lot of hostility, and the queen's just like, yeah, well. Queen's a bit of a jerk. No one likes the queen. But we do what we have to. How long until this? Another minute. I think that's just like somewhere mid-drizzle. Alright. Planks. Who can I put into the mill to get me some planks? Till I've had my fill of them. I don't know. I guess you. Congratulations. Alright. The trader's due to arrive soon, but haven't quite finished the trading post yet, which is unfortunate. Anyway, new order, who dis? Meat diet will happen eventually. There are eggs on the map, so +1 egg doubles your gathering from eggs. Risky acquisition is also pretty easy to do. So, like, do I value more egg gathering or 7 tools is the question. Am I getting tools from anything else? No. If I knew it was in this one, it would probably inform my choice, because if I could get to 15 tools, that would solve glade events, but with this, I'm kind of gambling on it. Let's just go with this. It gets us some early flour, maybe that'll end up being useful or something. Sacrificing. Well, we have a kiln, so sacrificing coal is pretty easy. Not knowing if I have a stormwater available makes this a little less appealing, as great as +3 to Fox Resolve is. Doubling the resin you get from trees is great. Reducing fuel consumption is also really great. So it's really just, like, get some oil and burn it is this particular challenge, and I'm fine with that. Doubling the resin will mean, you know, twice the amount of resin from trees, which will translate into a lot of money. And I like money. Anyway, no open glade events, so I guess we'll just go ahead and open them now. Let's get you guys over her. Chop into there. Would love it if I could get into that glade before the trader leaves, whoever they are. Is this Sahilda again? I can't tell until the trading post is done. That's fair, I guess. Alright, what'd we find? Some clay, nice. Some mushrooms, pretty nice. And drizzle water. That all seems pretty useful. Pretty happy with that. And here we found a bunch of meat, helpful, and an obelisk, which we can use resin to get. We could also tear it down for 30 oil. That's honestly a little tempting, given that I need to sacrifice exactly that much. Plus it gets me a ton of metal, which I can make pipes out of. This clears 2 of my orders, which sucks because I really like the obelisk, because it decreases hostility and increases hearth's resistance. And more importantly, it's pretty, but if this is going to clear 2 of my orders, I don't think I can say no, huh? Yeah. This delays the trading post being built, but weirdly fine with that. Because I want the woodcutters to break into the glade first. Sort of works out all on its own. Need bricks, need planks, yeah. We're working on it. Kind of. Ooh, a plantation? Oh, that's sweet. Also a truckload of fertile ground, holy cow. Well, that's really good to see. We can calm the spirits with some resin, and some amber. I'd rather not burn it down. The rewards are kind of bleh. Very ephemeral. So I would much rather calm the spirits. That will require me to get some money. And here comes the money. Hello, Sahilda. Can't sell you my resin today because I need that to clear the altar, and my brain has decided that it's going to retain that information for once. So that's cool. I guess we just take that and say goodbye. Got plenty of... We're over cutting on wood, that's fine. We got a plant fiber delivery line, so that's infinite stuff. Definitely don't want to sell off the early food. I could sell off parts too, but I think it's fine to do this. I don't think it is a big old deal. In fact, I think it is a small old deal. I think it is the smallest of deals. So much so that I'm gonna send you out to deliver the stuff right away. Because the trading post is built. What else am I gonna use the fox for? Building the rest of my settlement? Surely you jest. Only thing we've got is a stamping mill, and who needs that? No one needs that. I'm right every time, no matter what I say. Boop. What does this plantation give us? Some tools, which would be maybe tempting in another game, but is not particularly right now. That's definitely just to rebuild the plantation and be like, man, it's already in a good spot too. This is tight. This is like really sweet, actually. Yeah, that helps a lot. Probably break into this glade once the woodcutters have cleared trees to that area. Finish exploration. We'll use the metal we get from the tearing down the obelisk to do hydraulics, and then we'll just have to sacrifice some wood and coal. It's just that easy. Now someone might say, hey Chris, I can't help but notice a very minor, just very tiny tiny little oversight on your part, and that's that whole you don't have any food production and it's year 2 thing. To which I say, yeah, but what do you think woodpecker technique is for, huh? That's my thing that I planned on to keep me up with food, and it was very planned and very deliberate, and you can't prove otherwise. So, get wrecked, nerd, basically. I need to produce pipes. Okay. Let's just make it so we have 17 or whatever. That'll give us 6 pipes. That'll be good. Okay. We need to sacrifice wood and coal anyway, so it sure does feel like it's smart to start doing that when it's useful. Imagine doing something when it's useful. Whoa. Slow down there, Chris. You wild man. All this high-level play is making my head spin. How do you play at such a high level and retain how incredibly cool and sexy you are? Well, viewers, it's a mystery I can't really explain myself. I think it has to do with my unerring modesty in general. Man, Queen's Impatience rises really fast when you have no upgrades to slow it down, huh? You'd think I'd have made that observation before, but I didn't. Maybe I did, but I never verbalized it. But let's not talk about that right now. Alright. Fox has cleared off the obelisk. Sacrifice plenty of wood. Do I sack coal now? I guess. Because I can. Sure. Hang in there, Harpies. We're almost out. There you go. Titan Belt will, like, encourage me to do some trading. Which is probably good, given that I have +1 to exports. Yeah, sure. Seems good. More beaver? Seems okay to me. Seems okay to me. Can't help but notice none of you are bringing any food, which is fine. Why would that be a problem? It's not. It's not a problem. Don't worry about it. Rebuild that. We'll get somebody to work on the pipes. We'll get somebody to work on the stonecutter. And just like that, I'm back down to 1 builder again. Life comes at you fast. We do have a lot of planks. I could very easily give up some for this. Yeah, sure. It is an okay... it's an okay trade. It is worth that kind of money. Stamping mill exists. That's lovely. We still can't do much of anything with it, but maybe one day we will. And man, be real awesome when that day comes, huh? What's your deal? I never turned on pipes. Okay, well, that's, reasonable, huh? I should also increase the amount of fabric we're willing to store, because we'll probably need more than 2 over the course of the game if I had to venture a guess. Bum, bum, bum. How we doing in here? We're making jerky? No, we're making bricks, which, I mean, fair. It's useful. I do want you to do that. Hey. The altar finished. Hooray. I won't have to alter course or something. No. Didn't work. Didn't even come close to working, if we're being honest. Exploration done. Planks and bricks will be a very nice injection to our building materials. The stormwater will also be kind of really useful. In fact, I kind of want to pipe up the kiln because it is part of our food production. That would not be crazy. Let me finish the pipes first, just so that we don't end up with an awkward amount. Greenhouse? That is 2-star things I can turn into flour, which is really strong. It's way better than the herb garden, that's for sure. Plus the foxes like being in there, so they get a resolve bonus. TL's also very tempting. But, like, the greenhouse is just really good is the thing. Probably want to take the really good, strong thing more than anything else, huh? Is there a way I can rejigger this location just enough to, like, leave a perfect amount of fertile ground available for the greenhouses? The answer is no, unfortunately. But wouldn't it have been cool if the answer had been yes? Probably only need the 1 greenhouse for now. Just maybe do that, call it okay. Things are sort of in the way, but it's fine, whatever. Definitely means I'll need the drizzle geyser built sooner rather than later. Do I just have it be built and reduce the number of pipes I'm allowing by 4? I guess. I'll click on the workstation eventually, trust me. Alright, just build 13 pipes and we'll have our builders be like, please allocate pipes for that. Hopefully they empty out the warehouse of its pipes before this finishes, because I'd rather him not miss a tick of his cue. Seeing things I'd rather not have happen, I'd rather not have my throat die, so I'm gonna get a drink real quick. I went through my milk instantly, I'm sorry. Oh man, I just got the biggest craving for apple slices and I don't know why. I'm gonna act on that, I think. Alright, We're done making pipes here for the moment. Once he's done with that, we'll have completed our quest. Let's upgrade the geyser pump so that the greenhouse gets to good work. And yeah, just keep on trucking, I guess. Yeah, the wildfire essence would be pretty nice. So would the parts. Man, those are some really good rewards. And I can do trade routes. It's not out of the question with the whole Titan belt thing. Pyromania is nice. I don't think I'm going much into Blight, but we might. I don't know. Is Thirsty Trader feasible? Who's coming? Zorg. He brings cooked and raw food, pottery tools, perks, and blueprints. He does not bring wine. And that's the only way I could get Thirsty Trader to work. At least I'm pretty sure he doesn't bring wine. I'm pretty sure it's just like Sother and Renwald or something. I forget. I mean, the metal delivery line would be pretty sick, but I don't think it's in the cards, frankly. Pyromania would be nice, makes our kiln even more efficient, and if we do jump into Rain Punk, I'll appreciate the fuel mix. This also improves our berry production quite a bit, but I would need 5 more harpies. And that's, well, I'd also need 10 harpies, so I'd need 7 more harpies. That's a lot. That's like several years worth of newcomers arriving. But Pyromania is also several years worth of Blightrot cysts, so what the heck am I talking about? Not gonna get either one of these done anytime soon. So whatever. We'll just use that. You've run out of clay. My god. I guess we'll have to move you slightly downward to where more clay is. Horrible, but it is what we must do. Normally I scoff at having 3 builders, but it kind of feels like I've needed it so far. Because we have a lot of roads and buildings that need to go up, and it's... I can't help but notice they're not up. They're, in fact, haven't been completed, so clearly that's a problem that needs solving. Alright, hydraulics is done. Excellent. The 3 people will be actually very welcome as well. These are some good stuff. Cookhouse is probably the best. I can make skewers for the foxes and biscuits for the harpies and beavers, and that clears all of our complex food needs. And the pigment can allow us to make scrolls, which is pretty handy as well. T-Doctor's great for a long game, but hopefully this isn't a long game. Let's just take the cookhouse. We'll take the cookhouse and call it a day. Call it a good day. Good day, easy game, easy life. It's fine. We'll love it. Everyone will be fine with it. Oh wow, we got a lot of beavers in that group, huh? Cool. Yeah. Can throw you in the woodcutter camp, and then I guess I could put you in the stamping mill. I guess I would just be making copper bars for the moment. Pottery wouldn't be insane to make. Having 30 of those around is just handy. And then I guess we'll be turning mushrooms into flour forever. So, yeah, I may as well queue that up. Call it fine. Sure. Get in there, you. With all this excess labor, I think I'll fill out the harvester's camp again. Should definitely fill out this trapper's camp instead of that, though, because I'm running out of food and we're not going to get a harvest for a long time. So, mayhap. I should focus on getting food rather than flax, for which I have a delivery line. I literally am only getting this because it's in the way. It's fine. We have so many bugs. We have just so many delicious, nutritious grubs just wriggling their way around in our warehouse. What do we have to worry about? Everybody will be wholly sated with their food. As long as they like bugs. And who doesn't like bugs? Everyone likes bugs. This trade route is terrible, but it's free, so I'll do it. Gotta do income tax somehow. Alright, greenhouse done. Excelente. We'll cap the amount of herbs this outputs for now, because we really need to focus on raw food. And that is what the greenhouse is for. Cool. Well, we're well set up to start sacking coal when the storm arrives. We have 3 of it. You have 3 of it? I've had the kiln working since day 1. I mean, I guess I need more, obviously. But also, bleh. That's a lot. Why you do this? Well, I'll give it a thought later. I mean, we have a ton of planks. Maybe I swap someone out of the lumber mill and get them to work in the kiln instead. Hopefully we'll keep enough jerky and bricks and coal around to satisfy all our needs. That'd be nice. Zorg! All of your items suck. Apart from raw food, which I should maybe be a little bit more worried about, I don't see anything useful you're bringing here. A bit of papa to you too. Just give me some money. Like, these are all nice, I guess. I would take them if they were free. But past that, probably not. I want either beavers or foxes on this plantation when storm hits. I'm sure the place I'll be able to pull them out of said, you know, I'm sure where I'll pull them from will come to me soon. What job do I leave empty for that? Probably gonna be the workstation, who's just making a stockpile of fabric we don't super need right now. Definitely not mega important or anything. How are we going to make this stuff? I guess meat and berries, huh? Mushrooms too, probably. Yeah. Alright. That'll do. 30 of both would be great. Herbs, berries, roots, whatever. It's all fine. Alright, we sack a bit of coal. And by a bit, I definitely do mean a bit, because that's all we've got. I mean, halting some woodcutting isn't the end of the world. Zorg is leaving, that's why it paused. Definitely wish we had more coal, though, that's for sure. Yeah, it would feel real nice to get some stormwater in there, that's for sure. You are busy. You're not that busy though. There we go. That'll work, mostly. Once he's done with the fabric, I'll get him on building. And yeah, we got a little coal. Not a ton of it, but enough to work towards sacrificing for a bit of time at least, and not have to favor anybody. Really surprised the harpies are this upset when they've got full saturation of their favorite food. Yeah, there that went. Unfortunate. No coal in there. Is there coal in here? There's one coal in there. We're probably fine with 15 seconds to go. I don't think anyone will leave in that amount of time. Probably. Though the harpies appear to be trying very hard to convince me that I'm wrong. Ooh. All of our bugs for some money, I guess. We do have to do income tax. Okay, I really don't need mushroom seedlings when I have a greenhouse that grows mushrooms, and I don't want tools every time a villager leaves or dies, so I guess I'm just taking money. Cool. You guys are bringing in some raw food, which is distressingly relevant, so I guess I'll go with you guys. I could put somebody on the lumber mill, that'd be fine, and 3 builders seems okay. Do I really need somebody on the lumber mill? We have so many planks we're not using, forget it. Go to the harvester's camp. Get us more stuff. Clear that out. Also wouldn't mind a fox in the greenhouse as well. But I guess it's fine for now. Yeah, it really feels like I need that piped up. I gotta get the kiln, like, cruising. Because right now it is not producing as much as I need it to. Oh, the hearth placement is also awkward. I don't like awkward hearth placements. They're awkward. It's right there in the name. Could place one right here, it's fine. I'm not gonna have everything be super pretty because we're doing the frost modifier anyway, so like, why not? I clearly need more of them because we're already approaching our max capacity. We've well gone past our max capacity, given, you know, our incredibly low level of upgrades. But in a theoretical world where that doesn't matter, we'd want more. This harvester seems okay. Okay, in the cookhouse. Definitely want to pipe all these places up. The kiln and the cookhouse should be piped up for sure. Just I don't have any pipes, which is a minor problem. You do get bonuses to pipe production, granted. And I might use that to my advantage soonish. once I get some more manpower, because I don't have any. Harpies are too busy making coal and jerky to help the town build, which is fair, but also, hurry up, I want things to be done. Why isn't it done already? I wanted it to be done already. Low on food again. Maybe I should worry a bit more about that. Nah. I'm sure we will very likely be fine. There's no need to worry, there's no need to fear. If someone complains about starving, I'll just drag them out by their ear. That counts as a rhyme, and you can't tell me otherwise. Titan Belt is great, but I can't help but notice that it's keeping us from doing a lot of trade routes. Not that many, though. Maybe I don't care that much about it. Okay, we'll almost certainly want a warehouse, like, right here. Just so the farm workers can, deposit their crops a lot faster, and people can go to and from the warehouse and the hearth a lot faster too. It'll just be good. I may as well throw this over here while it's superfluous housing anyway. Agriculture or booming economy? I'm kind of doing that already. What a weird choice. Like, Farmfield usually is like, oh, that's definitely one I want to take, but I'd need to find a lot more fertile ground, and I'm not, like, that stressed out about breaking into another dangerous glade right now. I think I just need to build what I've got, weirdly enough. Okay, we have some coal now, which is good. We'll be able to finish sacrificing this year if I had to venture a guess. Should probably make a makeshift post, though. I think it would be wise to at least get some trading going. Some trading. Could very easily sell building material packs with our lumber mill. We're gonna get a ton of wood and we can make a ton of planks. And with a beaver we could make even more tons of planks, even better. Which is tempting. Alright, Forrest, where are we at? Everyone's scared, huh? Fair. At least the beavers have biscuits. They're happy about that, at least. We're not getting another impatient stick anytime soon. I could sack more coal, but I'm practically done already. Ooh, I'm also out. That also affects my plans to sacrifice more coal. It sure does. If I had some pipes, things would be a little bit easier, but I don't. Couple of foxes bit into a biscuit and into some skewers and made them happy enough to stick around, so that's good. My harpies, however, are unwilling to snap into Slim Jims. And make that just the reason they're happy. It's fine. We're fine here. Look how happy everyone is. That's because we're fine. Alright. So Hilda's cookbook. I mean, if we start making pie, that's free jerky forever, which is pretty sweet. I think it's worth taking on Prospect. Maybe we'll find pie production and I'll be like, oh, heck yeah. Pie production, poggies. And I'll say it with that cadence and tone of voice because I don't want to sound like I'm actually saying poggies and not being detached and ironic about it. Hello, Spice. How you doing? Hope you're doing good. This is fine. This is fine. So Hilda, hello. I wouldn't mind the herbalist camp one bit. Gets me access to a lot of berries. That seal's good enough. Maybe I'll even build it now. I hadn't before, but my god, I think we're there. Now I can. What do I put on this hearth over here? It's just a fox, because we have a lot of them. Also have a lot of beavers, but ignore that, is my point, I guess. Still just do not possess any coal, huh? Such is the way of things for now. We're doing good. Managed to get to P17. Managed to get P17 done earlier today. Dang. P17, not easy. That's where, that's what I call the miserable tier of prestige, where you get fewer blueprint choices and fewer blueprints in general, and then you can't play the way you want to, and it's miserable. Certainly makes me miserable. Extra hunger penalty didn't even come to play, but the impatience was kicking your butt. Yeah, it's definitely when impatience starts to affect you. Like, upgrades help a lot. You know, if you get the upgrades that reduces how fast the queen's impatience rises, it'll help. Just playing with, you know, feeling like you're definitely on a time limit will help as well. 'Cause you are. Spoiler alert, you are on a big time limit. Yeah, you're producing mushrooms. Maybe I need to disallow people from eating it raw. Because I need that flour made, guys. We don't have any flour, we don't have any biscuits, and we don't have any biscuits, we don't have any happy people. And without happy people, I'll lose. So that's bad. In your winning attempt, you were fighting for your life to get the tools to send caches. Being in the Royal Woodlands didn't help. Yeah, tools... Metal in the Royal Woodlands is, hard. This is not easy. Meat diet finished. Good. Free flour. Well, in general, I see temple, I take temple. Education is the only thing it really does for me, but ooh boy. I already get minus 75 hostility from this baby. And I haven't even tried yet. Run out of clay, that's fine. We'll get more here. I can pipe stuff up now. Let's pipe up the kiln. I think weirdly that's the one I want right now. The other one that I want. Patience also made you do something you almost never do. Chasing away a mistworm instead of feeding it, which is essentially free. Yeah, I gotta get those reputation points somewhere, huh? It's scary. It's difficult and painful. Yeah, that's a trade route I need to do for income tax, so I may as well. But yeah, I much prefer playing on Prestige 6 if I'm just playing casually. It just feels friendlier. And it still gets me some sigils. Seal fragments. That's the word. Seal fragments. I got there eventually. Can live up to P9 casualty. Yeah, it's not crazy. Why aren't you producing flour? We really don't know how to have that many mushrooms? Really? I'm surprised it's going down that slowly. Or going up that slowly. Slower events can be a pain, but as long as traders help me, it can be just about anything can be done. Yeah. The half value on traders is really punishing. But I stick with P6 because, well, it's where I get more seal fragments from. And the next breakpoint on that is P11, which I'm not eager to be doing. Because P11 is hard, because the blight actually starts to kill you. Which is bad. Like, blight rot's usually not a big problem in any game, but once you hit P11, it's just like, oh, the blight storm isn't just a thing that is a minor annoyance, it's a thing that will kill me. I need blight post upgrades, I need maybe multiple blight posts, I need a full stack of purging fire, and I still might get killed. It's not fun, it's very scary. Very scary indeed. We're starting to get a surplus of coal, so I think I'll put somebody on the herbalist camp now. Woodcutter's camp has run out. You sure have. What's my expansion plan here? I don't know. Just chop a bunch of wood over here or over here. It's fine. Where's my next hearth gonna go? Not fully sure. Maybe this way? I don't know. Seems okay. Can certainly compress things with this map, that's for sure. Yeah, it does go from, oh no, 3-year hit. Anyway, to, oh god, fuck you, 3-year. Yeah, it's very accurate. It's how I feel a lot on that difficulty level. This is closer to the warehouse. Just get that meat, it's fine. I'll get someone on the post, make a few provision packs. I really should put the third person in the greenhouse, because, like, we're not producing as much as I thought we would from there. Speaking of things I need to question the production of, is the plantation good here? Probably. Kind of want to put another greenhouse right here, just so we up the mushroom and herb production. Certainly doesn't seem crazy. But maybe put a third fox in there and increase your production by 33% before you make any big building changes. Huh. An interesting slew of choices I've got here. I mean, coats would be great for the harpies and the beavers. Harpy house would only be good for the harpies, but it is a permanent +3 for all the harpies, which is a big deal. They are kind of the people I have the hardest time pleasing. And it's only a one-time investment of cloth, which makes me quite happy to do it. So I guess that's what I'll do. Oh, we have some blight. Oh, dip. Guess I'm gonna have to solve that at some point. Keep 3 around. I doubt we'll be going over 3. Well, we might go over 3. You never know. I am using a lot of water now. You know, relative to not using any. All at once or large parcel? I have no way of getting oil is the minor problem with that. 25 packs of building materials probably doable. Minor problem, it's a lot. Improved coats is nice. Just the +3 to coat production is really nice. Is all at once, like, doable? Like, one's there, but where would the next one be? All the way over there? All the way over there? All the way up here? I don't know, man. I don't know. Those seem like trips. Those seem like long, distant, difficult trips. Just take rainproof coats, it's fine. Alright. We sack some coal. And we also... I mean, I want to get people in the temple, but maybe I don't need to until, like, they start leaving. Hey, sacrificing is done. Good. I may as well click the button. Get this stuff right now. It does reduce the amount we burn in the hearth, so that does something. And now we get double the resin. Gosh, Chris, your game lets you have 2 resin? I know, I'm hilarious. Anyway, we'll up the juice in the cookhouse to make this beaver a little more comfortable. And that should keep everybody good. I should probably burn wood instead of coal just because it's way more efficient. We don't need to burn coal right now. Wood will do. I could also just fill out the temple, but I don't want to pull people off their jobs if I don't absolutely have to. And as it turns out, I don't absolutely have to, so I'm not. The end. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Gonna head out? Alright, well, if I don't see you, take care, Spice. Thanks for hanging out as long as you did. Always appreciate it. Alright, year 6. The year when I would probably prefer to have won the game. Baptism. It's good and bad. Lowers hostility. I don't need to lower hostility. I have a temple. I've got all my hostility lowering needs right there in the temple. Why would I also block the ability to make sacrifices right away? I wouldn't. And I don't need mushroom seedlings because I have a greenhouse. I guess we just take it then. We're not doing anything with the leather. It's a bad price, but I need to do income tax at some point. God, we need another hearth badly, don't we? It's 7 people either way. I don't know. You guys, sure. Come on in. Oddly enough, we have enough, we have enough housing queued up to handle everything. So that's good. Go ahead and reduce the, hostility by a lot. In fact, I could start burning wood now and just, like, perpetually lower hostility for the foreseeable future, and that'd be good. Oh, I definitely need to expand, though. Where do I expand? Maybe this way? Get close to these dangerous glades, see if there's something. Could also just go this way, break into fewer small glades, get less unnecessary hostility. Something definitely to be said about that. Alright. I've convinced myself. I was a tough negotiator, but I managed to whittle me down. I should put some beavers in the temple instead. I want the greenhouse filled out. I should have had that filled out a while ago, to be honest. But I didn't. I have some packs, right? I do have packs of provisions, I just don't have anything to sell. Which is a good reason for me not being able to do trade routes. Not having the things you need. Imagine a world where you notice that you don't have the things you need and that prevents you from doing the things you want to do. Weird, I know. But that's the world I'm living in right now as we speak. It's real. We're in reality. I know it seems like we're living in a simulation most of the time, but I promise you we're not. Though that's just what somebody in a simulation would say, to keep us in the simulation.
So how?
I'm wise to your game, pink-haired VTuber. You think you could fool me? I bet you don't even have real pink hair in real life. Oh my god, he's onto me. Gonna have to call Agent Smith and basically just immediately kill you. But that's what you get for asking questions. What else did you think would happen, huh? Dun, dun, dun. I guess I just fast forward until something happens. Hello, Blease. Interesting. I could buy coats, but then I wouldn't have the oil I need. These are both fine. Villagers moving quicker or less fuel consumption. Both are pretty nice. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. It does stack with the other one. I don't know if it's additive or multiplicative. I hope it's additive. But then again, if it was additive, then we'd... 4 of these, the hearth would never use fuel again. So it's probably multiplicative. I guess take sturdy boots. It's just good. Click on the good thing. Yeah, sure. Everyone moving more efficiently is good. What are we doing on hostility reduction? We're getting there. I would love to tick below 3 as my standing still point. But I'm not going to force the issue quite yet. Also, no trader outs again? Really? Yeah, really? Huh. I guess it is what it is. Getting some reputation from the Harpies at least. How many blight cysts do we have? We have 4. Yeah, Pyromania is gonna take a while. What's your deal, Shlemiel? No flour. Really? I guess not. Don't have enough mushrooms. Do we just need that second greenhouse? These guys even covering this entire farm? They're probably not. I'm not gonna look, but it does feel like they're probably not. And that's enough for me. I'm an American. It doesn't matter what reality is, as long as I feel a certain way. Stockpile coal again. Or stockpile wood. We've got a good stockpile of coal. Okie dokie. Cold snap. Alright. We'll burn some wood again. It'll be fine. In fact, it'll just be progress because we'll make hostility even lower with the temple. Sorry, I was hit by a little wave of fatigue there. I might not do a double header today. As eager as I am to work on finishing the Queen's Hand trial, I'm also not a lunatic. Do you know what to kill myself for a stream that is a hobby? As much as I love people watching, it's, you know, might be a little silly to do such a thing. Yeah, I think it's second greenhouse time. We're just not making enough. We're just not making enough mushrooms to keep our stocked in biscuits. What can we even do at that point? We can do nothing. I should, however, make sure that we're using berries primarily wherever we can. Because every time we use herbs, the greenhouse will be like, oh hey, we're low on herbs, better make those. I'd rather they just keep making mushrooms, but I do also need herbs, so it's not like I can just turn it off. Take the guild catalog, it's fine. This is a somewhat fair to middling price for Sea Marrow. Still, it's better than giving it to a trader, so I guess I'll max it out. I could sell my skewers. It's not the worst idea. It's certainly worth a lot. I'm out of trade route slots. Never mind. Turns out I'm not going to do that. I'm going to notice I'm out of trade route slots instead. Newcomers. Any of them? I think that's an any of them. And we'll bring these duders in. Just have them making mushrooms only. Tempted to make them have herbs only, but shouldn't be that critical. Alright. Good. Good, good. Another beaver in the stamping mill probably wouldn't go awry. Yeah. I do need to, like, get reputation points from somewhere, though. So I'm starting to consider popping into this glade. When's our next trader due? 6 minutes. Oh god, sorry. That'll happen mid-clearance or thereabouts, so may as well pop it open and see. Stonecutters have run out again. Now he's out. Which is another very good reason to, break into a new glade, so that'll have something to do with people. The end. Alright, you take planks and put them into boxes if we're going to sit on maximum planks. Hostility went up. It's unfortunate. Fortunate and very normal. Hi, a weaver. I would love a weaver. Rebuild that immediately, please. You also get something else. Clothier is great. Coats would be lovely, especially now that we have a weaver. Yeah. Grain mill's nice and all, but I don't need to produce that much flour that efficiently. I think it's just an obvious click on Clothier and put a hearth nearby. Yeah. I like it. We've also got a big old tree. And we have metal for it, so let's just cleanse it. The rewards of fuel mix is pretty nice, but I think this is a get some more reputation play for surezies and certainties. And what do I do with you? Probably just another greenhouse and a plantation. Does seem like this. Oh, I don't have any other plantations. All I have are herb gardens. Right. Well, it would take a lot fewer people to grow herbs if I went with the herb garden instead of a greenhouse. Usually 2 is more than I need. These guys are just baking mushrooms nonstop, which is good. I need a fox. I'm running low on drizzle water again. The herb garden does make sense. The greenhouse will basically be for mushroom purposes, and then the herb garden will be for herbs, appropriately enough. Appropriately enough. Applicable for them. Can you tell I'm a little bit fatigued? I don't know why. Maybe I didn't sleep very well. That's probably it. Sell my skewers. I hate selling food in general. I don't need to. Trade routes will happen by themselves pretty soon. And I'll have 3 less amber than I need. Shoot. Alright, fine. Fine, we'll do it. If you're gonna twist my arm about it. Harvester's camp is out of flax. My god, I didn't think it was possible. Who knew this day would come when I ran out of flax in that area? I sure didn't. I didn't know that day was gonna come. I thought that day was never gonna come. You two can swap here. We'll put a box in this greenhouse. That's fine. Let's make infinity mushrooms and we'll be good. Then we'll put some beavers on other stuff. No longer making fabric here. Because what we are doing is we're building fabric right here in town. Incredible. Come on down and see our fabric. It's soft to the touch, but even softer on the eyes. What does that mean? Stop overanalyzing the sales pitch, friend. That's not what they're there for. They're there to simply entice you to come over. Not there for you to write a small essay on it, chum, buddy, pal. Mom! The pink-haired VTuber is doing the weird voices again. Why do you even watch him? Probably because I have latent bisexual tendencies. What? I mean, boy, I love being straight. I'm not sure why that bit went there. Let's just forget it ever happened. Yeah. Everything's just kind of good. Don't have enough fuel, which is somewhat surprising. Don't remember ever taking her off the blight post. Are we really using that much water? Doesn't feel like we are. Especially considering the deficit of drizzle water we have. But most of that is going into greenhouses. Alright. I need 2 foxes or beavers to put on the herb garden, from which I shall grow herbs. Dun dun. Finished your building material packs. Can we sell any of those yet? No. Naturally. It's a good price on meat. I'm willing to take one of those, I guess. Income tax done. Good. Very good. Bunch of useful stuff. Including the wildfire essence I will need to build the hearth. Just as soon as that single tree gets chopped. Fortunately, I have the patience of a saint. I'm definitely not going to sit here and have small hearth be clicked on and then just stare at it and wait for it to become available. God, no. Only a crazy person would do that. Souther! Hello. Gosh, you got some really good stuff, huh? You sure do. Fungal Guide is kind of stupidly good on this with greenhouses, because we produce a ton of them. Apothecary would be convenient, but also unnecessary. Same thing with Big Files and Technique of the Firekeeper. I think I want to wait till Sother leaves and see if I can't sell down to get the Fungal Guide. Because it's really good. It's good, and I want the good thing. Also low on housing. Surprisingly low on housing. Oh, right, because these haven't been built. Yeah, duh. Sother is leaving. Alright, so I need 18 to afford that. Yeah. How many parts would that run me? 10. That is a lot. Can I decrease that cost at all? Sort of. Sell my seam arrow, sell just a itty bitty scooch of coal. Sure. The things I do for exponential mushrooms. Sounds like an intro to a drug PSA. Anyway, I need to get below 2 until the housing goes up, so I guess we're just gonna burn a ton of stuff. Which I'm fine with, because it gives me a ton of temple experience. Well, progress. Well, whatever. Fox House? I don't have nearly the crystallized due to actually build that, but it could be good. Forum is kind of meh, market is okay. I mean, I can build a few. Maybe I should. They are very difficult to keep around in general. And in private. Ha 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 ha. Oh, we need the, yeah, the hearth needs to be built, right, that thing, the thing that actually makes the houses livable. That thing, right. Guess we're halting woodcutting today, huh? It's fine. Ish. It just happens to be getting rapidly less fine. I mean, I could just move the houses into one of the hearths if I really must. No, I can't, because I have no wood to move them with. Oh. Right, that's a prerequisite, huh? Well, gosh jeepers, sure hope no one dies. That's something I should worry more about, probably. It's fine. It's almost certainly fine. What me worry? Question mark. Huh. Our singular blight fighter is actually not taking care of the blight very quickly. Which I guess is very fair, but also I want it to happen, so why hasn't it yet? Selling eggs is fine. We are turning copper ore into bars, so I'm not very eager to do this. Granted, it is a very good deal. Alright. I do need to sell a certain value of goods, otherwise I might not have considered that. But I did, because I do. Pipes are nice. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Just really need to make sure that the housing gets up now. Ah yes, woodcutters. Back to work, please. We're low on fuel. Through no fault of my own. Absolutely done. Anyone who tells you it was my fault, well, we'll just execute them. The Queen can do it, so can I. That's not how that works. Guards, execute that man. No, that's not how it works. Other guards, execute that guard. No. Why are you all so disagreeable? The murder. Well, when the Viceroy does it, it's not murder. Obviously. Do I have to explain everything to you people? You suck! Well, I'm just gonna have to add rudeness to the list of reasons I want to murder you now, huh? We have more foxes, let's get them. Favored, milk a little reputation out of them. Probably keep more jerky around so the harpies are happier. I would super love it if I could get some pie, but, you know. There's a lot of things I'd super love that aren't happening. Like having any appreciable amount of efficiency with my workforce. Yeah, that is sort of an issue, huh? Got a lot of herbalist nodes to take care of. I guess I should put 2 people on that then, which I did, so stop complaining, me. 5, that'll equal 12, which will be good. Wish I could build more fox houses, but without crystallized dew, I am stuck up a creek without a petal. And the creek is stuck up. It's terrible. Every part of it's terrible. I'm probably producing enough mushrooms to start making packs of crops. So let's do that. I could sell some bugs. That's fine. That gets me to booming economy, and that'll be a good thing to be finished with. Need another harpy on the blight post. We'll have to limit to 10. We're starting to accumulate more of those than we can really handle. This cap should be raised like yesterday. This should go nowhere. That's all the meat. Where's the meat? It's gone. All of it's gone, John. We'll never have meat again. My God. What the heck was that voice? Woman whose voice is cracking is what that voice was. Somehow. Druid's Hut gets me the oil and coats. Bakery gets me pie. I guess the oil and coats is probably the way to go with that. No, I have a cloth here. What am I talking about? Why haven't I started making coats? Why am I a lunatic for that? Just put one right there. Should have had that done ages ago. What was wrong with me? Okay, so now we could still use the pie and the oil, to be fair. What's the next trader? Could I just buy some oil? Renwald. He does sell fuel, which includes oil, so it's a big ol' maybe. I could just call him. But I'm not going to, as it turns out. 7 out of 8, huh? Yeah, that house. Upgrade that one. Thank you. Oh, I need to favor the harpies again. These last few bits of reputation are slow. God, I'm used to having so many more with good housing. I want my upgrades back. I hate playing with no upgrades. Alright. Booming economy done. Huzzah. Doesn't give me enough tools to open a cache, unfortunately, but it does give me more people. And that's good. We'll throw them into woodcutting for the moment. We have enough housing? Yeah, we have enough to have 3 to spare, which is not a lot, admittedly, but it's enough. Anyway, we'll get the harpies working on that. Get the harpy producing oil. Alright, that should be 2 orders ready to be complete. And if I can complete them, I win, so that'd be pretty sick. Well, not ready to complete, but they're on their way. I have 4 cysts. If I get a 5th, that's actually all I need. Why don't we just make everybody in the kiln real happy? How about that then? Will that make us a 5th cyst? 5th cyst? I bet it will.
The body.
Boy, cold takes a long time to make, huh? Another one in the long list of things I wish I'd kind of noticed before. Sir Renwald? What are you doing here so early? I didn't expect that. Could grab some oil, but the actual limiting factor is coats, so I don't care. Could grab the guild house if I wanted to. It would get me a global resolve, but it's something. Sell my packs real quick. Yeah, sell it evenly though. Just take the guild house. It doesn't have any tools. The wildfire essence could come in handy, but I don't think I'll go past 3 hearths. It's very rare that I do that. Usually indicative of a game that is so painfully long, I should wish for death anyway. But well, whatever. That is high, huh? No coal, huh? And now I've got a very steep tax I have to worry about. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, indeed. I mean, we'll get the Blight Rot Cysts done very soon. I also have a billion woodcutters active right now, so I probably can just pull some. Okay. We can run 2 woodcutters and be fine. It's fine. Alright. That's all the blight rot we need. Now we just need the harpies and beavers to wear coats. Which might mean it would be a good idea to make more of them. You're all done here, that's good. I guess we're just good for now. Gonna be very hard to make that payment. Press is fine. Get some amber to help make the payment, but it's just 1 impatience point, whatever. There's no way I don't win automatically by now. Yeah. Alright, so now the only question is, do the harpies win me the game, or do I win the game through clothing and oil? Hit fast forward to find out. Harpies took a break from being super duper happy. That may have given Rainproof Coats the time it needs to win. Who knows? What will this battle of the champions end up being? No one can know for sure. It's the Harpies by a comfortable margin. I don't like winning on year 9. These have been very long games and very painful games, all to get more machine parts. I'm questioning the wisdom of it now. But I need upgrades. Every settlement starts with planks is great. Every other settlement starts with fabric is also pretty great. Starting abilities. Essential buildings. Ooh. Want that. I need artifacts. Well, shoot. Last game I had a ton of artifacts. Now I don't have any. What's going on? Why can't I have all the things I need immediately? Storm Ant column. I'm probably good. I'll probably just do this next time. Get both of these going. Should be a pretty easy game. That's for next time. I'm currently very tired, and I need to rest my head. So I'm going to go send you off to Zypher. She's streaming. I haven't raided her in a while, and that sounds good to me. I'll be back tomorrow with Warframe Wednesday, but for now I will leave you on this calming music and say thank you for watching. Appreciate it a lot. I hope you have a lovely day, evening, or whatever it is. And you take care. Peace.